Hello everyone, Becca here. I want to show you a mini I created the last week, or the last 2 weeks, I'm not sure. So, this is the mini. I made this mini using these cards, journal cards that Jackie, Scrappy Latina, sent me in the last rack. These are the creative cards. Remember, these are super gorgeous. Let's show you really fast how they're something like that. Each one have a word and a little something in there, and then in the back they're like that, different backgrounds, so they're something like that. And since the moment I saw it, I thought about it many. I thought, well, maybe they're not gonna work because they're kind of thin, they're not too thick, but I did it anyways, and I think it worked well. So I'm gonna show you what I create. I made this flower. I'm trying to, now I'm not working, so I have more time to create and try to do more stuff, you know. It's not that I have so much time free anyway, but I have more than before. So I made all these fairy flowers you're gonna see in the mini. I did it. So I made this one with all fabric and then lace, and I used this beautiful cameo that I can't remember where I got it. I think it was Joann's or Michael's. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I love it because they have some of the bling around are iridescent and looks so pretty. And then I use these trims here from Michael's, and I add some I Am Roses color with my Lindy's, and I use these flowers from $1 Stack Michaels, and these flowers, I don't know where I get it. Anyways, so this is the cover of the mini, and you can go to my blog and check what flowers I use and what colors I use in my Lindy's. I put it there, all the names and the products I use, Lindy's and I Am Roses. So you can go and check later. I'm gonna put the link in the bottom of the video. So here, this is the first page. Oh no, I'm too soon. I mean too close. So this page is a pocket, and I dry emboss the tags. I color with my Lindy's. I put some I Am Roses there, color with my Lindy's too. You can use it to put some pictures or whatever. I use this doily, and I use a ribbon there. I color with my Lindy's. I make this pocket with this card, and this is from Webster Pages. I can remember the collection. I made this little flower there, and I use this trim here, big trim. And I can remember where I got that. I think maybe it was from Misty. I'm not sure. Anyways. And the next page is this page. I use the glitz papers. This package I got from Glitz a long time ago. Let's see, it's falling. Like, from this package that came like that. It's not one of them, but it came in there. And this paper, and then I use this trim around making the frame. And I got this one from Jordi. Jordi sent me in a rack or in a swap. I don't remember, but I got it from Jordi. I remember that. So I used one of these recollection flowers, just colored with my Lindy's, and I used this recollection flower colored with my Lindy's too. And I use these sprays. Then I got it from Pro 31 Design, Twins Mom. This is that page. So the next page, I made another pocket and I put 2 tags. These tags I use embossing powders, lean this one, you can see the shimmer on it, and then I distress all the borders and inside, and I use this bling, iridescent bling, and I made the pocket with this with the laces here, and in the bottom you cannot see it, and I use this journal card from Western Pages too, and these ones are from Color Block from the Victorian, oh, I can't remember the name, let me check, Victorian Parlor, sorry if I said it wrong. And I made this flower, you cannot see it very well, but you have tulle around the flower, and then the fabric, and then this old bottom there. So the same thing, you can use this for put some pictures or journaling, whatever you want to do. And then the next page, I use this frame from the Michaels. And I think it was $1 or $1.50, I can't remember. But you know what frames I'm talking about. So first I color with my color shots, and then I use embossing powder. I love it because it gives it that shimmery look. I love it. And I use this trim. I got this trim from Michaels last year, I think, for this time of the year. I love it. So pretty with that heart. And these are from Pro 31 Design. And this flower is a recollection, and I use some glitter embossing powder to give it that shine. And I distress the borders, and you can put a picture over here. This part in the top is not good. So next page, sorry, is this, and I made this little like a book. I used Western Pages, I can remember the collection, sorry, and I put this brad here. I'm gonna turn off this light because it's giving a weird light, and I put some recollection bling here, and you can open it like that and put pictures or journal, whatever you want to do there. Just do it, yeah. So, and I made this flower with lace and this old fabric. I used this center from Sack Crafter. Sorry if I say wrong your name, but Sack Crafter right here. And I used the Tim Holtz tickets and embossed it with clear emboss, and I use these butterflies for Kaiser Craft, and I embossed it with my Lindy's. And this is the page, and then the next page is our pocket. These pockets were originally from the dollar store. Let me see if I have it here. These are for dollar store, like this, colorful ones. So I just cover it with this paper. This is from paper, Pink Paisley Butterfly Collection, I think is the name, or something like that. And I use this paper. I put this flower here. I put this trim around the pockets. And this trim is from Joann's, and I put here two tags for each pocket, and I dry emboss it, and then I color with my Lindy's micas and magicals. So this is it. So these are 6 pockets here, and that's it. Now this page, right here. So I made this flower with the fabric, a little bit of pink tulle. You cannot see it, almost the pink tulle there, but it's there. And this button, and I made this pocket. You can put out this little book I use Recollection flowers and these pieces of the trim. I use these images I got from Laura Luyando a long time ago in Iraq. And then I use my Martha Stewart punch, just make the corner here and use the punch there and the back. And pretty simple, the little book. You can put pictures or journal, whatever you want. And I made the pocket with this beautiful lace here and this ribbon. It's like I don't know how to call that, but really nice ribbon. And basically that is the page. And this page, the last page, I made a pocket with the same paper and I used the Martha Stewart punch. I made this flower here and I use this bottom. I love that bottom. If you know me, you know I love heart, so I love that bottom. And this is the flower I made, and then I put some tags here. This is a pocket, and then I put some tags here. This is from the same thing from the Victorian Parlour collection. And this is it. This is my mini. And I don't know if you remember the box I made a long time ago. And the thing is, it sits perfect here. I just cover this page with the paper and the trim I use in the mini. And I didn't add anything there because the owner can add whatever you want, or a picture or journaling, whatever you wanted. And you can see, fits perfect there. And this is my mini. And I'm thinking about make a store, maybe Etsy or Cedar, I'm not sure, but I was thinking to do it soon, but at the end I decided not to because my baby is coming in 3 months, and at that time I'm not going to have time to do anything for a while, so I'm not going to open a store and then just abandon the store. So, but I'm going to start working some stuff. I'm going to be selling in my store my creations, like that mini you saw there, if I didn't use it for Mother's Day. Anyway, I'm going to, my thought about my store is sell my creations, cards, minis, altar stuff, and I want to make some embellishment kits like this one. I'm going to try for each project I do, try to make an embellishment kit. And for example, for this mini, I made this embellishment kit with some flowers, very similar at the ones I use in my mini. You can see with the tool. And some tags embossed and colored with my Lindis. A pin there with some laces, and these ones are 1 yard each one, and other tag embossed and colored with my Lindis too, and these are 1 feet each one, and it came the same thing, 1 feet for the for each one, and with the pin. And I will send that as a package, the 3 things as a package, but I don't know when I'm going to open my store, but I'm going to start doing that kind of kits, etc., and I'm going to be putting away here. And then at some point, maybe next year or at the end of the year when my baby is almost 6 months, so I'm going to have more time and I'm going to be in my new schedule with the baby, so I'm going to be able to figure it out how to work out the store or just not do it, but that's my plan right now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. I take too long, but I'm going to show you and explain my plans. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye.